A PLC input is where the real world enters the controller. But not all inputs are the same. A push button gives the PLC a simple on or off state. A pressure transmitter gives the PLC a changing 4 to 20 milliamp value. In this video, we will follow both signals from field wiring into PLC memory. The input module is a translator. On the field side, it sees voltage, current, terminals, common wires, and device power. On the CPU side, it creates data the program can use. Digital inputs become bits. Analog inputs become numbers. Start with a digital input. The power supply provides 24 volts DC. When the push button is open, no complete path reaches the input terminal, so the PLC sees 0. When the button is pressed, voltage reaches the digital input channel. The input LED turns on, and the CPU sees a 1. A digital input does not care how much the process value is. It only answers one question: is the signal present or not? The input circuit uses a threshold. Below the threshold, the bit is off. Above the threshold, the bit is on. An analog input is different. A transmitter changes the loop current as the process changes. 4 milliamps represents the lower end of the range. 20 milliamps represents the upper end. The analog input card measures that current instead of treating it as only on or off. Inside the PLC, the analog module converts the current into a raw number. The program or module configuration scales that raw value into engineering units, such as bar, degrees, percent, or flow rate. That is why analog inputs are used for measurements. When an input looks wrong, troubleshoot the whole chain. Check the field device, the 24-volt supply, the common or return wire, the terminal, the module LED, and the PLC tag. Follow plant procedure, isolation, PPE, LODO, and supervisor instructions before touching live field wiring. Remember the difference this way. A digital input tells the PLC the state, 0 or 1, off or on. An analog input tells the PLC the value, how much pressure, level, temperature, or flow. Both enter through input modules, but they become very different data inside the CPU.